Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 17 of the Road to the Top series. I am Stay Toasty. And as you can see here, we are now in 11th place. Yeah, we were in 3rd place last episode. But like I said, everybody's so close to the top. I mean, we're tied for 8th. We're tied on points with 8th. We're only 2 points, 3 points behind Boavista in 4th. So it's really close. Now let's look how we got to this point. We lost 1-2 against Portimonense at home. Portimonense is a good team. It was always going to be a tough game. That was just the nature of it, and we played okay. I mean, it was they scored, we scored, they scored again, and at that point we just stopped scoring. Nothing really happening. Nobody really playing well. I mean, our defense was not playing too hot in this game. Let's look at the Hugo Firmino goal. Hugo Firmino was only one of the only players that really did anything in this game. So let's see his goal here. Coimbra to Jogo. Jogo gets the start with Teixeira out, and then Firmino just scores pretty well. And at that point, we're doing fine. I think pretty even game. I think either team could have won, but we didn't. So kind of frustrating there. Now this game really pissed me off because nobody cared. Nobody cared. I put Testa in goal just to put him out there. So he played like crap. I think it was their second goal, which was I think it was a free kick goal. It was a deflection. I believe this is it. It's this. It might be this. We'll see. But just nobody cared. Nobody cared. It was one of the worst games I've ever seen this team play. Probably the worst team who played. Yeah, here we see a free kick goal, and it takes a deflection, and it goes right to him. He should do better. He should do better. And they just, I mean, look at these stats. They just had every shot, and they just were doing just, anything. They bent us over. We had no answer. And then we came back last week against Académica Coimbra, which I forgot, my bad, that it was our first do Centro derby, our only derby that we do have, our only rivalry game. And yeah, we played Coimbra and we won 1-0. And after the performance against Nacional, if we didn't play well in this one, I was very disappointed. The stats are not great in our favor, but Ronan got the goal. I think they had a lot of long shots, so we were forcing him into shots from outside the box. I think, unless I'm mistaken. I guess we'll see on the stats during the goal right now. Yeah, so maybe we didn't deserve to win this game, but we should have done better in the Portimonense game. So I think it leads out. And Ronan scores a good goal. Good cross in by Vash Cruz, the right back, who put in a road, and I believe he heads it in near post. And good game. I thought we, I mean, we had, it could have been better. I need to talk to you about this guy. We signed another player. We just keep getting, scouting reports in about good players, and we keep signing them, and they keep joining. This time, it's 24-year-old Argentinian attacking midfielder Nicolas Rizzo. 3.5-star ability, 4-star potential. Long shots, heading, dribbling, decisions, the passing. He's a good player. I believe we signed it. Where did we sign him from? Nueva Chicago in Argentina. B team. Formerly of Boca Juniors, so he obviously has some talent. So yeah, it's good. Another good signing. Hasn't played well, but we need to give him a couple more games, I think, before we make any kind of real decision on him. But yeah, I mean, we keep signing players, and at this point, I mean, I want to keep signing quality players, but I think at this point, it's starting to get the squad size is getting a little bit out of hand. And yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for the January transfer window to get some of these guys out, not out, but at least on loan, because the midfield is definitely filling up rapidly, and we have a lot of center backs. So that's something that we're going to have to figure out in that transfer window. But for today, we have a game against Vrzin. They're right next to us in the table, so this is gonna be a game that we should play well, and hopefully we get the points in so we can move above them and continue to move up the table back to where we were earlier in the season. So we'll go to the starting lineup now. All right, everybody. So this is our lineup for today. Bonet back in goal. Our best back line, Gonçalves back from injury. I believe he played last game. Coimbra and Marco in midfield. Tiago Jog and Teixeira is not having a good year. Teixeira is not having a good year particularly. And Jog hasn't shown me enough so far. He does have a 6.95 rating, but I think that's just the one good game. But everything else, he's been lackluster, to say the least. And I think he's better off the bench. Firmino on this right-hand side. Rizzo, give him another chance in the middle. Talika on the left. And Ronan, who has been the only guy really scoring goals. I believe I'm going to give Jorginho some games back in the first team soon. I forgot to add him because I think he deserves it. He was out, never really lost his spot, but yeah, I mean so I'm probably gonna bring on Jorginho in the second half. Because he started off the year hot, then he got injured, lost his position. We brought in a couple more strikers. So hopefully we're gonna see if he can do anything. If maybe he can add a little bit something off the bench, which would be really nice. And then yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the striker situation because what held us, what got us through a lot of last season was our excellent defense with Rui Silva, João Lima, Benny, and Kaká. And this season, we're, with better competition, the team isn't as good defensively as it has been previously, as we give in the penalty. 5 minutes in, as I was saying. Yeah, so we're going to have to find more goals somewhere. Let's see what we can do here. Bonet, and he kicks it right down the middle, but Bonet can't get a hand to it. So we are down 1-0 here, about 6 minutes in. Still plenty of time to turn things around. But yeah, so we're gonna have to. I mean, none of our attackers. I mean, we had Andres Azevedo last year. Chris Emerson has not done much so far this season. Firmino has shown, like signs of being a player that we can count on. Well, they should have done something with that. He has shown signs of being a player that has that kind of ability. Just hasn't put a run of games together. Ronan has shown an ability to score goals. Again, not consistent enough. So, I mean, something's got to happen. Hopefully, bringing Rizzo in, who's a good player, hopefully can add a little something, add a little bit of a spark, a little bit of creativity, because right now we're not really doing anything. And we have a shot going off the post there. So happy to see that not go in. I mean, our team's performing well. I mean, Ikic gave up the penalty, but other than that, he seems to be fine. Again, we're just we're getting some shots up. We're getting some half chances. just not putting him away. But there is still, like I said, still plenty of time. And here we have another. I mean, they're getting all the highlights so far, but I think we're, being the better team, which is it's kind of happened a couple times this year. I think we've kind of been stuck as that team that plays good but just doesn't. And there's another one. There's another goal, and I think this is just suffering from maybe we just don't have a good enough team right now. That just may be it. That may be just it. That we just don't have a good enough squad to deal with this team's in a division. Maybe that's it. Maybe maybe our tactics are good, but I don't know. We're gonna have to figure something out. Here we have a corner here. It falls to Ronan on the top of the box and tries to head it in from very far away. Very unlikely that he would have scored there. I've been very surprised if he did. So we're down 2-0 going to the halftime. It looks like we have another highlight here. Hopefully we can nick back a goal just before halftime. But then again, we do not want to go into the half down 3-0, and it looks like we won't as that shot goes wayward. Yeah, I'm just not happy with that. Not happy with that performance. 2 goals that were, two goals we suffered were, not goals that, where we played badly. I mean, obviously Ikic shouldn't have given up the penalty, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see. There's still a lot of time in this game to do something. They have the ball here on the left-hand side. Ikic wins the ball. Firmino gives it back to Cruz, wins it out before going out of bounds. Ikic kicks up to Rizzo. Does he get to it? Nope. Ferreira here, their striker, puts it into Rena. And Rena almost another shot hitting the post for the Brazil. So still nothing doing. The worst thing we can do is panic at this part of the season. We still have a big bumper between us and the relegation zone. And one or two games run of form can really change things for us. So we can't worry. We just have to see if we can do something here. It's going to be hard, but I think we have the players in some right positions to really do something. I don't know why I'm looking at the Premier League. I don't know why that's happening. There we go. So yeah, we just have to. I think we just have to wait a little bit. To make sure that there's just. Look at this. We can one win and we're up here. It's just that's how close it is right now. So we lose today. We're away from home against a pretty good team. They've scored some goals, some iffy goals. Let's see if we can nick something back here. Let's put the Fangs, look for overlap. Go route 1. Let's see if we can do something. So yeah, we just can't overreact. Our defense didn't play well today. Nobody did. Ikic has performed well since his giving up the penalty, and giving up the penalty that early definitely made the team suffer for sure. To be down that early kind of screwed us all. So we have Talika here on this left side. Maybe we can nick back a goal. Give the team some confidence going into the second game. Going into the next game. Ikic picks up the ball here to Marco, up to George, and Jorginho loses out, and that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, that was it. I was expecting a highlight there, but I thought there was plenty of time, but I guess that was it. So let's go into the schedule for next episode. Alright, everybody. So this is the upcoming schedule. We have a couple home games coming up against Gilles Saint. and Benfica B. Then we have Gondomar and Agueda. I think we're going to come back. I think we'll play 3 games. That's usually what we do. 3 games. Come back versus Agueda. They're a team that just got promoted. So yeah, they're a team that's been down in the lower levels for a while. They were in the 4th division. Like, they've been in the 4th division for a long time. Got promoted 2015, 2016. Got promoted again this past season. So they're a team on the up, and so that's definitely something we're gonna have to look out for. So yeah, that'll be our game. Some teams that are kind of trying to build their way up the divisions. It'll be interesting to see who's farther ahead in that process. All right, guys. Thank you again for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Come back tomorrow for episode 18, and stay toasty, my friends.